Be not afraid, mortal. I've always wanted to say that. Oh, no, seriously, please don't be afraid. I promise I do not wish to harm you. Just the opposite, actually. Oh, right. You do not know who I am. I am so sorry. It's just that I've known you for so long, it's easy to forget that you've never met me. My name is Amiel, and I'm your guardian angel. You seem doubtful. Well, I can't blame you for that, actually. Humans tend not to know of our existence, and that is by design. Although I often wonder why. I was not clued in to that part of the plan. Ugh, I do wish that we could have a more personal relationship with our humans during their time on Earth. Oh, look at me, I'm rambling on again. I apologize, sweetie. Oh, what, you still don't believe me? Well, here, let me spread out my wings. Oops. Oh, I am deeply sorry. I'm more used to open areas. Human homes are rather cramped. And now I have gone and dumped your belongings on the floor. Let me pick these up for you. No, you stay in bed. I can take care of this. Oh my goodness, I've gotten feathers everywhere too. I will pick those up as best I can, sweetheart. I am terribly sorry. I had no intention of doing this. Well, despite the turn that interaction took, I do hope I have proven to you that I am sincere. Truly, I have been, and always shall be, your guardian angel. Do you have questions? Please, ask. Ask to your heart's content. Oh no, you're not dead. You are very much alive. Isn't it nice? Just look around. You spend your days within these same four walls. Oh yes, I've been your guardian angel since birth. Since before birth, actually. I first saw your young soul in heaven before you were given a mortal body. To be truthful, I saw your potential even then. I knew that you would grow up to be an amazing human. And look, you have! Oh yes, of course heaven exists. Silly, where else would I come from? Oh, there are indeed other angels. I am friends with quite a few. I do look forward to the day when your time comes, and your soul returns home so that I may introduce you. Oh, which won't be for a very long time. I will make sure of that. Promise! That requires a long explanation. A guardian's job description is quite extensive. So, when a human is born, they are assigned a guardian from heaven. The guardian watches over that human throughout their entire life. We're not exactly watching every single moment. We just have a sort of additional sense to tell when something important is happening. Just like taste and smell, angels have a sense to know how their human is doing. Whenever you're in need of help, or if you're very happy, or if you're just going through something major at that moment, I just know. I like to call it my angel's intuition. Oh, I still remember some of your big moments. Your first words, first steps, first day of school. Even other things that were not firsts. Like when you found that missing cat and tracked down its owner. I'm still very proud of you for that one. Great job, sweetie. Anyway, back to what I was saying. When we're watching over our humans, we can't prevent pain or difficulty, no matter how much we wish we could. But what we can do is help our humans through those difficult times. Like when you failed that big school assignment, but somehow your parents just never brought it up. Or when that jerk was picking on you, but when he walked away, he dropped some money, and no one noticed but you. And then, of course, when a human passes on, the guardian escorts their soul home, and then that guardian is assigned to a new human. Yes, I've been assigned to others before you. I still talk with them on the Rainbow Bridge, as you humans like to say. To be honest, You're my favorite of all my previous humans. When you do pass on, please don't tell them I said that. They're all very nice. But you're nicest. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, well, I've been doing this for about, 4,000 years, I think. I'm not sure. We tend to lose count after a while. Are you calling me old? I'm only teasing, sweetie. I know that seems like an eternity to a human. However, I am rather young compared to some of the angels. Some of them have been guardians since the dawn of mankind. Exactly. Unga bunga, fire bad. Do you have any other questions, sweetheart? Okay. Now on to the reason I made myself visible to you today. Normally, angels are not supposed to make themselves known to humans. The only exception is when we have exhausted all other options. No, don't apologize for not noticing my other attempts. I understand that you're going through a very emotional time, and humans have a tendency to become easily overwhelmed by these feelings. You did nothing wrong. I promise. Sweetheart, I saw you crying tonight, and I simply could not continue to watch from the sidelines. I had to step in and, as you say, take matters into my own hands. You are hurt because of the way others treat you due to your identity. And I must say, that breaks my heart. You've been so brave telling people who you are. I dare say I'm envious. You've shown such courage. And some people treat you like garbage because of it. If I could curse, I would. Darn it. Gosh darn it. Ooh. It's just horrible. You deserve so much better. Of course, sweetheart, I would love to hug you. Let me wrap my arms around you. Shh, it's okay. I'm here for you. Cry if you need to. No one can harm you here. You know, my friends and I have a very special tradition. Whenever one of our humans does something particularly great, we host a party in their name. I like to think that despite you being here on Earth and all of us being in an entirely different plane of existence, you can feel our positivity. In some way, somehow, that positivity can feel like a divine pat on the back. On that day when you accepted who you were, I was so proud of you. I still am. But on that day, as soon as I finished crying my tears of joy, I ran and told all of my friends. I said something along the lines of, guess what my human just did? I'm so proud of them. And they responded, we cannot believe what your human just did. We're so proud of them. And I tell you, the party we had that night was the best night of my long life. And later on, when you came out for the first time, we partied even harder. Although that party was a bit much. I think I crossed some sort of line with the life-sized replica cake. What I'm trying to get at is, I feel so incredibly honored to be your guardian angel. When I look at you, I feel as if I'm looking at my own child. And sweetheart, you have made me such a proud guardian. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's true. You have such a strong, beautiful soul. Yes, you can squeeze tighter. I won't break. Hug me as tightly as you wish. You deserve this hug and so much more. In my many years of being a guardian, I've seen how some in this world treat members of the LGBT plus community. Is that the correct terminology these days? Oh, great. You would not believe how easy it is to confuse these terms across different eras. But as I was saying, over time your community has been treated better and better. But that doesn't mean everything is perfect now. I wish it could be. People like you do not deserve to go through any more turmoil than you already do. But I want to tell you, despite the heartless individuals or backwards laws that make your life more unnecessarily difficult, you are doing nothing wrong. You are simply being true to your heart. And that is the most amazing thing that a human can do. I know it may not seem like it at times, but things are getting better. You constantly hear about transphobes and homophobes, and that makes it feel like things are getting worse, but I promise the opposite is true. For one thing, at any moment you can look at your phone and read about millions of incidents that in previous decades would not have been more than a minor note in some larger newspapers. It's so much easier to find information, and while that is an incredibly great tool for education, it can also become overwhelming. And also, news outlets prefer to post stories that will gather a negative reaction from people. It's how they get clicks and shares. I do wish they would post more positive stories, but the bad ones always get talked about more, so they have no wish to report on the good things happening in the world. It's easy to lose perspective that way. But as I said, things have been getting better and better for gay and trans individuals throughout history. And likewise, bigoted views have been rightfully called out as wrong more and more. That just means that those who hold those views either need to rethink their ideas, or they need to shout louder for their voices to be heard over the majority. Humans are rather stubborn beings, after all. The change is coming slowly, and I'm sorry for that. You deserve to have all good things all at once. But even the angels can't accomplish that. We would if we could, you know. I still don't know who started that lie that being this way is a sin or immoral. It isn't. There's nothing wrong with loving who your heart desires or expressing the truth of your identity. You harm no one by being yourself. So what sin could there be? It's actually quite admirable, if I may say so. If only I could share even a shred of your courage. Sweetie, can I look into your eyes for a moment? They're still as lovely as the day you were born. I promise you, you are doing the right thing. Your soul has been longing to be true for so long, and now you're allowing it to be. There are cruel people out there who do not and will not accept you for your true self, but they are not worth your time. They're nothing. Your energy is so much better spent on those who love you, just the way you are. Believe me, they are out there. I know it. There's that lovely smile. I so treasure seeing that. Now then, you should be getting some sleep. It is rather late, and you have responsibilities to attend to in the morning. No, don't worry. I won't leave you. Just lie down, get comfortable, and I will hold you, just as I've been doing. There. Now let me hug you again. If I'm being honest, I think I might enjoy this hug even more than you. Is there anything else you'd like me to do? I could play with your hair, rub your shoulders, or anything else you need. I'm here to make you feel safe and cared for. Of course. Here, let me wrap my wings around you to keep you extra snug. Oh dear, caught it. Oh, I really do need to be more careful with my wings. There, now. Your wish is my command. How does that feel? Good. Now rest your eyes, sweetie. You need your sleep, and I need to get back home. Oh no, don't fret, sweetheart. I am not leaving you. I will always be watching over you. And there's no reason for me to completely return to the background now that you know of my existence. If you ever wish to speak, whether it be about a problem, a happy moment, or even something small like the food you had at lunch, simply call my name and I'll be there. I certainly will not complain about being able to spend more time with you. You are the most important thing to me. Nothing matters more. You're worried about not believing? How could you ever think that tonight was not real? I suppose the human mind is a rather stubborn thing. If you wake up and I'm not here, you may just end up convincing yourself that this was all just a very happy dream. Oh, wait, I have just the thing. I cleaned up all my feathers off your floor, and I was just going to get rid of them, but what if instead I gave them to you? That way you'll have a reminder of me, and when you wake up you can see the feathers and know that what you experienced was true. Oh, of course, sweetie, anything for you. I will set these down over here. Now you really must get your sleep. A human of your age is recommended between 8 and 10 hours of sleep every night. And I know that does not always happen. There's no shame in staying up late. It's just not the healthiest habit. And it is my job to worry about you. I promise you, we will meet again. Before your death. Your existence is so very precious. And I eagerly await the next time we speak. But it is time to sleep now. I want you to feel energized in the morning. And, hey, maybe next time I can stop myself from throwing your property all over the floor. Good night, sweetheart. And never forget how beautiful the real you is.